So let's keep this real simple, everybody. I just want to talk to you for about a minute to let you know what is the basics of the quantum financial system. Coming from an athlete's perspective who's trying to become financially independent and free by investing into cryptocurrencies. Understanding that the quantum financial system is based of 6 tokens that are important to the ecosystem of the next evolution of the quantum financial system or the current financial system. You see, what happens is that we had to innovate goods of trade and transportation. So we ended up establishing ISO regulations for the shipment containers being transported from country to country. Then what happened is we had to innovate the payment methods so that way we can send messages with long sequences of information, and that once that information was changed in one place, it would change in the other place. So quantum transition or quantum validation, quantum upgrade, right? So we have this speed of innovation being improved, so therefore we have to improve our corporate entity structure. So it means we're going from a shareholder economy to a distributed autonomous organization that redistributes the wealth of everything that's being brought in, because now it's more about commercializing these invoices, these credit notes, these invoice adjustments, and these buyer codes are going to be now transitioned onto the QR code, because quality data equals quality of payments. The faster we can automate these payments and information adjustments, the better it'll be, because that way we can improve payment chain innovation. When we do that, we increase the speed, the efficiency, and the scalability of every transaction. Because you have to remember, the ISO token was meant to solve the cross-border payment solution. Because this means that the way that the central bank, the Fed, the Bank of International Settlements, the Financial Board of Stability, the World Economic Forum, the IMF work in this cycle of money, it has to be allocated to be able to rate these countries by individual value to the world, going back to innovation of the financial goods and trades. Which is why it's so important that you understand that when we look at these tokens, I'm going to break them down later for you. You have these platforms such as XRP, XLM, Algo, IOTA, XDC, and these CBDCs that are being built upon these other platforms. Right now, USDC being built on top of Circle, which if I'm not mistaken is being built on top of XLM. And the idea here is that these are going to be now what's called central bank digital currencies, which are being used to drive information from these tokens into its father or mother token company. Because remember, the XRP ledger runs transactions for both of these 2 tokens, which means that any other transactions will also be transmuted onto those. The advantage of these other tokens is that they have Algo virtual machine, not the MVM, so virtual machine. And then you're also going to have, XDC has the ability of my contract to create and white label, because it has been approved by a $19 trillion market as it runs TradeFinex. Remember, TradeFinex is basically the culmination of all of these 3 being brought together by one autonomous, decentralized organization. You need to understand where we're going here. Make the right investments, position yourself correctly, and I hope this helps.